Howdy, howdy, howdy. So they're actually waiting on me. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Minimize that. And sometimes the timer like starts at 0, other times it starts at like -50. I don't know what happens anymore. Point is, it finishes on time. Alright, let's see if we can get this first try. Absolutely not. Alright, take 2. Line up with the Cyclone. There we go. A little cutting it a little close there. But we got that. We're fine. Hey Jens, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. We have a sword this time, so that's a good thing. But how are you doing? Oh, I'm glad I could pick that up. Turn my fan on down below. Oh, that's much better. Root back, alright. Let me. I adjusted my mic settings earlier today. Let me know if like, cause like I didn't realize how quiet I was. In like not in comparison to the game audio, but just in general. Like I didn't realize how quiet my settings were before. So let me know how they are. Sword, all right. Good diamond step. Good for you, awesome. Alright, what do we got? No? Oh, yeah. Alright. No DRC and no Forbidden Woods. Interesting. Interesting choices here. Does mean we will be looking for the pearls. I'm also hoping to maybe do some go mode shenanigans with Earth Temple, Wind Temple, and logic. Grab the mail. Got a bow, alright. Oh, I missed the button there. Got a bow, interesting. So bow's behind hookshot. We're gonna save, because I avoided out last time I was here. Come on, Link. There we go. Come on, Link. Too soon. Too late. Too soon. There we go. Think of getting a catch-up account for Splatfest. I will be streaming Splatfest, yes. I don't know what time yet, but I do plan on streaming some Splatfest. That's not what I wanted to pick up. It will likely be like Saturday evening or so, depending on what time I wake up. There we go. That was pretty clean. What did we get? Got another sword. Holy. Oh my god. What is this seed? We're at 2 swords in. We've done 4 checks. What is this? Come on, Link. A little trouble with storage today. Alright. But don't worry about getting the catch-up account to join in at least with me. If you want to do it for other people, not a problem. But I do plan on streaming both sides of the Splatfest. I do have an alt account, so I'm able to do that. Earth God's Lyric, okay. Come on. Come on, Link. Yep, I'll be when during those streams I'll have friend codes available for both ketchup and mayo. There we go. That took a while. Alright, let's see what we get here. One of the pearls, alright. I want these as well. Alright, yep. 2 windfall. Don't really have a whole lot of choices here. That's insane. 2 swords and 4 checks. That's just not fair. Especially after what we went through yesterday with no swords whatsoever. The first 4 checks we get 2 swords. What the heck? Yeah, we did a seed yesterday that was swordless, so there were no swords whatsoever in the entire seed. We do need that. Grab this mail. How crystal? And the wind gods are alright. Yes, the randomizer has. Where's my boat? The randomizer has a setting. Has 3 different sword settings. So there's what we do, which is just start with sword. Normally, there's an option for randomized sword, so we don't start with a sword. But it adds another. It adds. There's 4 progressive swords, so you get the hero sword, then the master sword. That's an option. I've done a couple of those before, so it's interesting in the beginning of the game because you're looking for a weapon to like actually fight with. And then there's another one just called swordless, and that's exactly what it is. No swords whatsoever. So you don't start with a sword, and you can't find a sword. They do give you a sword to fight Ganondorf, and as well as like Orca. So there's a couple things that are like hard code required to have a sword, and you just get a temporary sword when you're doing those things. But yeah, so we had to go around fighting enemies with like hook shots, pots. It was interesting. I'm debating actually pulling that that footage and making like a highlight video of that, because just for the insanity of it. Swordless Link. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, no, and I don't know when we got the sword for Ganon. I don't know if we got it at the start of the fight. If we got it at the start of the fight, that's a little annoying because like it wasn't until like a good way through phase 3 that we found the sword that I noticed that I had a sword to fight with, because I was like trying to fight Ganondorf with like bombs, the skull hammer, the boomerang. Oh, it was interesting. There's our last pearl. If we get bombs, we're going to top G. To get these pearls this early is kind of nuts. Because we have a bow as well. Yeah, this suit's pretty ridiculous. And the leaf. Well, that's good. We want that for Tower of the Gods as well. This is a pretty nuts seed already. Oh my god. Yeah, hopefully bombs aren't out. Yeah, that was the other thing. It took us a while to find the bombs yesterday as well. Or the co-op that I did with Crane. That one when we found bombs like at the very end. Bombs were basically our go mode item. That was not fun. All right, so we're gonna go do our door cancel stuff. Hordes. Got that pretty fast. Where are those kids? Kids are over there. Oh, come on, Link. There we go. A little bit scary, but we got him. Nope. Missed the first jump. Come on. We're losing a little bit of time here. Hopefully Lenzo has something good for us. We also don't want the Picto Box on Windfall either. No, I thought that was it. That looked good. If we have bombs, we can full clear Tachi. Having a little bit of trouble with this jump, though. There we go. Alright, like once we get the jump, we're fine. It's just getting up there. It's sometimes a little bit tricky. We got a quiver, though. That's pretty nice. I'll take a quiver any day. And there's the command melody. Interesting. So I wouldn't be surprised to find a Pictobox in Top G with that. Because the Seed loves like giving Pictobox like before you would need command melody, making you come back to Windfall to get the command melody. So I can definitely see there being a Pictobox in Tachi. Very likely. I mean, it's definitely easier because I didn't check nearly as many things as I normally would have to, and especially with that particular seed, it was a very nasty seed. Oh my gosh, all these people. You. Get back here. This kid's a troll. I had to slice a pig. Because, like, that one, like, the grapple was locked behind Wind Temple. Why can't I do this? Like, it's straightforward. Just side hop twice and you land on the switch. Somehow it's not working for me. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Oh well. There's the mirror shield, okay. That does mean angular is in logic. So we'll probably head there at some point. We'll probably head there before going, like, a lot of places. Because both the mirror shield and the leaf were, like, early checks. There's the power boost, it's alright. Oh, Earth Temple might be... Earth Temple might be the play. That gives us stuff to do in Earth Temple. Because both Mirror Shield and Power Bracelets. Oh my god. And we have Command Melody. So keep in mind, the game wants us to have has found the Pictobox before doing Earth Temple, logically. So that is a thing. Yeah, they're all question marks. So it's not wise to just rush into Earth Temple. Because depending on where that Pictobox is, Earth Temple could be very, very late. But I don't think the Pictobox is going to be super late. There's the grapple though. That's very good. But I don't think the Pictobox will be super late because the command melody is needed for 3 dungeons. So alright, that's it for Windfall. So yeah, we'll go do Paulprin and Bomb Island and such. Oh my god. You know, if we had DRC, this would be a good time to go. Bomb Island is also in logic. So is the Outset Ferry, so if we can get a bottle before then, I definitely want to get some magic as soon as possible. Okay. What the fuck? What is this seed? What is the seed? So technically that should have been our first bow, though. Because the first bow we got was from the wallet mail, which is locked behind hookshot. No, you're fine with the all caps, because I'm like all capping in my head right now. Holy cow, what is this seed? This is ridiculous. This is going to be an item go mode. Like, we're not going to be like looking for light arrows or something. Tickle shark. That's the wrong way I wanted to go. We'll take the hearts, though. Maggie's litter. And the delivery bag, awesome. What's sleep? Holy cow, there's so much we can do. Fair enough. I mean, I'm not exactly the poster child of good night's sleep either. Sorry, gonna move my mic. Moving it a little bit closer to me. See if that helps. This seed is ridiculous. Holy cow. So normally I would save out of that, but we're actually gonna go do Fire Mountain right now. Yeah, no. I haven't either. I guess we're coming down here. I'm hoping this pays off, honestly. Oh, Link, what are you doing? Alright, why aren't you grabbing things, Link? Losing so much time. Alright, so last time we saved was outside of the ferry. No, when was the last time we saved? Out of Palpern, okay. The fairy fountain didn't have anything in particular, so if we save that, if we like lose that item, that's not the worst thing. Because if this doesn't have anything useful, we're just resetting. Correct. This bird is always welcome. Skull Hammer. That's very good. That is very, very, very good to have. We need that for 3 of the dungeons. A 40-minute montage for charts and art pieces. Don't do this to me. I really hope that isn't going through the mic. Come on, Link. The controller noises are me. Come on, Link. There we go. Too soon. There we go. So now we come up here, walk through the wall, pull this out, and if you're sensitive to flashing lights, look away. Come on, Link. No, you have to hold up on the control stick, or the opposite direction that Link is facing, basically. We're trying to get Link to stand up on the rocks here. But we need the right... Because we need him to stand on the rocks so we can pull the Wind Waker out. And then we're good to do the rest of this. Wind direction was a little finicky there. Alright, hi bird, be nice, yes. So the game doesn't think we can do any of this because we do not have any bombs. Because you need the bombs to knock down the door. Like from the ship. Alright. Hydrate. There we go. Hey, Crane! Yes, you can. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's very bad. Bird, come back! Bird, come back! I don't know about that, Chief. Not yet, no. Link is looking up. I Link jumped instead of just like hopping down, so I like hopped off the jail cell. That's a shame. But how are you doing, Crane? Hold L and tap A when not holding the analog stick. Okay. Yeah, no, have you been seeing where items are? Because it's kind of ridiculous. Alright, take two. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous right now. I'm not sure where the others are, but I'm sure they at least have 2 swords and 2 bows. Oh, the stairs, no. It's not over yet. Come here, bird. Oh, he's stuck. That bird is stuck. That bird is stuck. We ain't getting out of that one. Legend of the Wind Bonker strikes again. Alright, we're just getting more practice for this storage trick. Like, one day we'll actually land on the jail cell and we don't have to worry about it. That's how that works. Link didn't do what I thought he would do. So we're in front of the jail cell again. Where are we? Shoot. Oh my god. Does this work? Link, why do you do this to me? Come on, Bird. Come on, Bird. You're so close. You're so close, Bird. I don't like that. Bird! I was like about ready just to reset it too. The bird came back. Oh my god. We lost so much time. That was like a 10-minute bird fight. Oh, thank god though. I was right there with you, Crane. It's about ready to cry myself. Oh, I mean, yeah, no, I'm always crying on the inside, of course. Tears are the best. That's why here at Artemis Smith's company, we like to drink tears, the good drink. That's not what we want to see. Compasses and unideal locations, drink tears. The healthy way to cure your depression. Okay, we're going this way. Guess I better get my bottle ready. Speaking of, can we get a bottle in here? That'd be pretty dope. Okay. Oh wait, no, there's a better way to do this. I was about to just get caught by the floor master. I forgot. This way. We usually just drink contaminated water, but to each their own. Oh, no, just get caught? Is it faster to get caught? I mean, it's faster now because I've like been like screwing up the execution on that horribly, but all right, we gotta face Phantom Cannon. I doubt. I have a feeling Ganon doesn't have anything, but we gotta check. Hooray! Oh, he hit it back twice. That's not fair. How do you do quick spins, Crane? Like I'm trying to like twirl my control stick in a circle while I'm doing that, but it doesn't work. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly or not. Bottle, we'll take that. I think actually if we save here. Holy cow, Kate Coral there. Come back. That's right, I forgot about those explosive barrels. And I also forgot that I technically need the skull hammer right now. Nine to 11 clicks, okay. Pictobox, alright. There's our first Pictobox. So, Command Melody is behind Fire Mountain, unless there's another Pictobox. Dang. Fortunately, that only opens up one other check on Windfall. I didn't grab a fairy. What the fuck am I doing? We have Outset Fairy. What am I doing? I'm here. I'm just grabbing this and going. This is a mess. An absolute mess. Oh. All those Hemrock things, yeah, like, I blame the fact that I had to, like, do Hemrock's, like, stuff, like, 4 times. That's my excuse, so I'm sticking to that. Earth Temple might be the play. I didn't set the wind direction. We're going great, guys. Things are going great. Everything's fine, totally fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing but we're just bleeding time. No problem. Everything's fine. Gonna kill this mini one. Okay, or we're not. Well, we don't need to worry about getting the fairy here. Something about the run so far. Everything's fine. Bleeding time, no problem. Everything's a-okay. You know what? Screw it. We're bleeding time. What's a little bit more time? Okay, wow, we got that second try. Alright. I'll take it. We're bleeding time here. So yeah, we still have... Fire and Ice Arrows are still behind Hookshot. Which means Skullhammer's behind Hookshot. Which means Pictobucks is behind Hookshot. There's the Iron Boots. Almost decided to just back out the long way. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's a-okay. Everything's not fine. I'm trying to think of where we want to go. Let's do a couple more overworld checks and then see where we go from there. was that? And we're bonking. Just wasting all the time. Why not? Alright, Cabana Deed. That does put Cabana in logic. We won't do that just yet. Because we have a lot of stuff out of logic at the moment. It really is, and it's like a little bit confusing. I have to keep in track. Like Fire Knights are locked behind Hookshot. Like Hookshot has to be in an earlier check. So like Hookshot will not be in Wind Temple. Oh, I don't have a Hookshot for this. Hey, we got that. That was my first time doing that. And there's the Hookshot. Oh my god. We're gonna find light arrows shortly, I think. This is ridiculous. Light arrows have to be before... Oh my god. This scene is ridiculous. Oh my god. What is this? What is going on? This seed is ridiculous. Yeah, you might. This might be your task seed there, Crane. Cause yeah, this is insane. Shame. Let's go to Windfall. Bunch of stuff to do on Windfall. What am I doing? I need the sail. So light arrows have to be somewhere. So light arrows can't be behind fire and ice arrows. It doesn't mean other stuff can't be behind fire and ice arrows. But light arrows can't be behind fire and ice arrows. A little bad there. Oh, shoot. I'm just brain farting all over the place. Oh yeah, no, we still need bombs. Bombs could be a lot of places right now. And I have some mail to take care of, but we're doing that when we get to Windfall. We need bombs. Bombs and like, we need 3 items for go mode. What the heck? There's the boomerang. There's our bat killer. So we'll take that. Okay, Windfall. Let's get this stuff. a little upset about that. It's literally right there. Hurricane spin. That's nice. We'll take it. Darn it. So besides bombs, we can full clear Wind Temple. That's probably where we're going to go after all this. Jesus. What is this seed? What is this? This is ridiculous. We need light arrows, and they can't be behind fire and ice arrows. Oh my god. Yeah, we need bombs. I don't know where the bombs are. What is this seed? This is a pretty ridiculous seed. Oh my god. We need bombs. Okay, we need bombs. Where the fuck are bombs? Where are bombs? What is this seed? What is this seed? Oh my god. Alright, I didn't want to do that, but okay. We need bombs. Why does he put my boat all the way out there? I thought the day and night would change it. Didn't change it. We need bombs. That's all we need. We're an hour and 20 minutes in, and all we need are bombs. This is insane. This is nuts. Thing is, the one dungeon we did doesn't even need bombs. The seed is fast. Oh my god. And like not only do we need the like it's not that we need the bombs for Tingle Chest or anything. It's we need bombs to kill Godin. Where's the Tingle statue? Pick up Makara. There you go. There you go, Link. That's gonna be close. It is possible they could. We have one check we can do in Tot G, and it's very possible that bombs could be there. Everything else requires bombs to progress. The problem is bombs could basically be anywhere at this point. Yeah, we need bombs to do like the entire left side of the first floor. And then on the right side there's that one smaller one. And we need bombs in that A to progress. B because the small key could easily be behind one of those checks, so the game says you have to have bombs. So yeah, who knows where they are? Bombs could be anywhere. Where's the big key though? Like anywhere that you see a blue mark, bombs could be. I wouldn't mind having another bottle either. Just to be a little bit safer with the soup duping. Correct. Blue means it's in logic, so the game says you can do it without glitches. Oh, I missed. The blue just means like you can get to it without logic. This is where I want to go. What am I doing? Yeah, no, I don't know what it is, but suddenly I can get that, like, consistently. This is all we need Bakar for then. What the heck, game? It's fine. I got 5 of those in one shot. Just want to say. Compass. All right. We're looking for bombs. We're looking for bombs. So we did this one because we got the second small key. If we didn't have the second small key, we would not be doing this room, just because there's the possibility of that small key being behind the tingle chest. Which would mean we then wouldn't be able to progress down to the basement. It is unfortunate because we don't have bombs. This destroy all cracked floors is going to be a little annoying, but we have light arrows, so it won't be too bad. It's just we can't do it optimally. So normally we would use the bombs to like kind of damage boost so we don't fall down. Not really an option here though. Oh, we're gonna get grabbed. Alright, that's fine. The chest spawns, so we can just hop down there. Oh no, we don't have bombs, so we can't we can't damage boost up. That's the problem. That's the mini boss. There we go. And dungeon map. We're gonna need that, those, and then we'll switch to... If it was the dungeon map, I could just skip this next room here, unfortunately, but... Wait for the fan to stop. Sometimes the room does that. What the heck? Did that thing not die? Ugh. He didn't die. That's annoying. Fortunately, it's just a Tingle statue. We might have, no, we know. No, we don't. We don't need to check the Tingle statue chest, thankfully. Put that there. Okay. We need bombs. I don't know where the heck bombs are. We got it. Let's go. So you know how we saw the cutscene for the Hemlock King? You can kind of do the same thing with this fight because of that drop. Oh no, we lost it. Never mind. I pulled the Wind Waker out and canceled it. That's a shame. I forgot what button I had the Oh my god, these stupid babies. I forgot what button I had the hook shot on, so I pulled the Wind Waker out. It's a shame. That's a damn shame. Because you get one shot to get that storage. Because otherwise, you're in the arena. You can't get back up there, obviously. Pulling the Wind Waker out cancels it. Yes. Like if you notice when I pulled it out, like the timer thing was up there, but but I was like swinging my sword and everything. That's what allows us to super swim, is like that camera lock. So like during this cutscene, I'd be able to move around, so I could collect the Triforce piece and just stand in the warp zone as it loads up instead of having to wait for the cutscene to end and then go do that. So it just saves. It's a minor. It's a time save. It doesn't lose anything, but the fact that we had it and then lost it because I'm an idiot, it's annoying. Oh well. So like during all this, like we could have grabbed the Triforce piece. When that loads, we're just in the middle of it. So by the time the cutscene ends, we just and then we're up. But alas. Was not to be. Alright, the question is, where do we go? Because bombs can basically be anywhere. Alright, here's the plan. We're gonna warp here. Save. So we're gonna check this one check here. Because it's very possible that could be bombs. And if it's bombs, we just go through the dungeon. If it's not, we reset out. We're right outside of Tachi, and we'll do those overworld checks. That's the plan. Nope. Come on, Link. It's not what I wanted to do. It's wasting so much time. There we go. There we go. Oh, missed that. All right. So if it's not here, these are the only overworld checks we have left, and then so if it's not in one, if it's not here or in any of these 4 checks, it's in Earth Temple. I'm not sure. We'd have to lose a lot of height to do that, and it would probably just, considering how water works, it would probably just put us up on top of the water. But best not to risk it. That's why we saved outside of Taji. Need bombs. Like, if we didn't need bombs for Godin, like, we would be in Go mode and we just wouldn't have bombs then. Though the seed requires us to have bombs. So they have to be somewhere. that. Why you gotta be different? Because we're also throwing a bomb in his mouth. Alright, but as soon as we get bombs, we're good. What am I doing? Yeah, it's right here. It's the only news out that doesn't showcase the boss names. You're right. Well, I'm sure they do. We like, or at least Godin does. Like in the texts, in the text and whatnot. I think Jahala is the same way. No, but there's another bottle, so we'll take that. You're right, yeah. I don't know why it doesn't do that. We need bombs. We just need bombs. And unfortunately, Tower of the Gods is such a slow dungeon, too. Okay. The thing is, Minish Cap did something, has like the gallery figures, and those have like the names of everybody and whatnot. But even those had like the names of the bosses. Well, no, I by name I know you made it up, but like, Wind Waker has the like the pictograph gallery. You are our only hope. The other thing, there's still 2 more checks on Windfall it could be in. Like, so like it's very possible it could be behind like the Lux Picto, or Moblin's Letter, or even God forbid Bido's Letter. Like we're gonna be doing some gambling here. If it's not here, we're gonna be doing some gambling. So you know how I said that it could be behind Moblin's Letter? There's Moblin's Letter. So we're going for it. Come on, Maggie. At least that's still on Windfall. That's just really stupid. So if it's not here, it has to be in Earth Temple. Dang it. Alright, it's in one of these 5 checks. Windfall's canceled. And we're actually going to do something probably a little stupid here. Times 3, times 3, times 3, times 2. Earth Stubble has to have it. Like that's the thing. Like we don't have any other progression items to get. Nice. I don't know if it killed it, or I don't know if it killed the moblin or not, but it definitely hurt it. Alright, so we're not actually going to grab this chest yet. There we go. So we're not getting that check yet. Just in case. We're playing it risky. I don't know why that wasn't working. The good news is, if it's mean to us, it's mean to everybody else. The problem is I don't know where everybody else is. This is my least favorite room. Run. My heart rate was just like... I hate that room so much. Alright, that tells me... So either this chest... I should have just walked back up. Either this chest is bombs, or it's a small key. Those are the two options. In which case, if it is a small key, that means we can go to the left. Because part of the reason I wanted to save it we're just gonna double check. So we're saving them again before we actually do things. Because part of the reason I want to know that is because I don't want to go looking for the big key. That's the problem. Well, it had to be either bombs or the key. Oh, we got that first try. Nice. Because, like, you'll notice, like, with that being the key, these three checks open up. So we're going to find either a key in one of these three checks or bombs in these three checks. So it's more I didn't want to like end up like full clearing this basically. Oh, I didn't actually push this in. I'm like, what am I doing? Because I can't do bomb drop storage, like, in order to skip the big key. So if I know where the bombs are, what I can do is come back. Like, save and quit, save that chest that's a small key. Because if bombs are behind the mini-boss, then we need both the keys. If it's not behind the mini-boss... If they're not behind the mini-boss, then I can just save and, like soft reset out, come over here, grab the bombs, and then go back to the first room and use that to use that big key skip. Alright, there's the small key. But we're gonna end up just full clearing this at this rate. Because we need bombs. And no one knows where bombs are. Like, they have to be in this temple. Like, there's no other... They can't be anywhere else but this temple. We're actually going to soft reset out. So we don't have the one key now, but that's fine. Because we know this is empty. Because I only need one key at the moment. This allows me to, if I happen to find the bombs, like, really, really quickly, like if they're in that third crypt room, I mean, what I would like to happen is I would like to find the big key first, and then find bombs, so I don't have to worry about it. But if we find bombs first, we do have that chest still, so we can do go mode through it if we need to. It'll be annoying. It might just be, but this seat is annoying. Because it's very possible the big key could be in that tingle chest there. It really was. And then late bombs. Late bombs are just annoying. Oh, absolutely. Things were going so well, too. Tanjo just finished. Dang it, Tanjo. Oh, that's bad. Oh, there they are. That's so annoying. So annoyed. But we need the storage, so here's what we do. But I opened that just to make my life way easier. We're taking you, though. Again, just to make my life easier. So rather than search for the big key, we're just gonna... Oh. Link, come on. Oh, no, I totally agree with you. It's super annoying. Because I kind of need to get rid of these guys. Come on. There we go. So we got that, so we can just go through the big door. Just to make my life a little bit easier. And that's why we did that song stone. So now I could just walk through here like that. I didn't have to risk any fancy strats or anything like that. I know it's great. It's a good feeling. All right. I forgot we had that. Hurricane spin is so much fun on this bus. Let me do this quick. There we go. That was the fastest option for me, like getting out of there quickly. Now, the problem is we need the big key and the small key for Tachi. So that's some other bad news. Tachi is going to be a slow finish. If nothing else, we still need at least a small key. Like, but I can't do the big key skip on that. Okay. So luckily there is another small key, but it could be anywhere. We need bombs there. Believe in the orb that believes in you. Oh, I believe in the orb. I debated going Earth Temple at some point. I'm like, oh, did we do it? Did we just go and do Earth Temple? We should have. That was clearly the play. We need small key and big key. There's small key. Big key? Oh my god, I have two small keys because I stored a small key from Earth Temple. Because it was stored, and I went to Tower of the Gods. I actually got the small key from Earth Temple. Is now a Tower of the Gods small key. I don't even need that other small key, but I still need the big key, unfortunately. So like, let's say like that. If I hadn't found the one small key that I found here, like if I didn't just find a small key, then all we would need is big key. Hey, Doctor, how are you doing? I should drink soup. Not bad, just tending to your Animal Crossing Island. Hope that's going well for you. Like, do you want to actually pick the statue up, please? Thank you. Did it kill a rat? It killed a rat. There we go. Alright, we're looking for big key. Okay. Come on, big key. We'll take another bottle, though. I'd rather have the big key, but we'll take a bottle. The jump scares you every time, I'm sorry. Come on, big key. So we need to learn big key skip. Well, it's one of those things like you have to do it. You have to like start running for it as soon as you get into the room. Big key skips the big key. Yeah, it skips the big keys. So because right now we're in go mode. So if I knew how to like ignore needing the big key, we could just go through this dungeon. But I don't. So we have to like stop and check every chest along the way. And I can do it for two of the dungeons that have big keys, both in Forbidden Woods and Earth Temple. Forsaken Fortress doesn't have a big key. Dragon Roost, I don't know it, but at the same time, that's one of the dungeons that it is hardly ever the last dungeon, and you've usually been able to clear most of it, so you usually have the big key in there. So like it might be useful to know how to do it with that, but I've never had an encounter where it not knowing how to do Dragon Roost Cavern big key skip has like cost me the race. I wouldn't be surprised if me not knowing how to do this is going to cost me like a place or not. Same thing with Wind Temple. Wind Temple is another big key skip thing that we need to learn. But the thing with Wind Temple big key skip is I need to learn bomb drop storage. So bomb drop storage is just going to be useful to know. So that's probably what I'll prioritize learning. But yeah. Where are we? Yeah. Yeah, no, hopefully it isn't, but, you know. With how the seed's been going so far, probably will be. But Doctor, you excited for the Splatfest? Correct, yes, we know it has to be in this dungeon. Ah, come on. I will be streaming part of it. I don't know when I will be, but I plan on doing a stream where we go both sides. So I have an alt account for Team Mayo, so we'll be going streaming both sides just to allow more people to join in on the fun. Ah, come on. We need to practice this some more as well. We have not been getting this consistently the last couple times. And Pogi just finished. We will. We will there, Jens. Oh my god, Link. The stupid camera changed. God damn it. Hey, Pokey. Gosh dang, I hate this skip. I can't do this skip anymore. I don't know what the heck is going on. GG's, Pokey. And Master Gaming, thanks for the follow. So how about that seed there, Pokey? Thank God. Let's get out of this room. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know how Danger did it. We're looking for the big key because I don't know how to do big key skip. Stream buffer? Ugh. That's no fun. I don't... Like, this seed was insane in the beginning, but then bombs. Oh my god, just give me the big key. I don't remember when... So I did Diamond Step early, so we got the wallet, which led to the first bow. So I had bow before entering... Bow and sword before entering Cliff Plateau. I want to say it was like around like an hour and 20 that I had everything. Because we did Diamond Step, got the wallet, which led us to bow and sword. Cliff Plateau gave us a second sword. So heading into Bird's Peak Rock, we had 2 swords and a bow. Did the Windfall stuff. So did the Windfall stuff. Got the Fire and Ice arrows from Salvage Core. Did paw print. Oh, Isaac just finished. After Salvage Core and paw print, I went straight to Fire Mountain and got the Skull Hammer. Once I had the Skull Hammer, I did Forsaken Fortress. So that was around like 40 minutes or so. Helmrock King was a bitch. Pardon my language. But Helmrock King sucked. It really was, though. Oh my god, Link, why? It's for goated, yeah. Oh my god. No, you're fine, Pokey. Yeah, no, we were talking about that. It's like, yeah, like the seed requires you to have bombs for Forsaken Fortress and whatnot, but those are easily skipped. Like that's easily skipped. Give me the big key. This is gonna be a vanilla big key. What the fuck? All right, yeah, now we need to learn big key skip. Oh, hey, Isaac. GG's. This better be big key. Although... Oh, Link, why do you do this to me? Like, even if this isn't big key, or even if this is big key, we still have to open the big key chest, so it's like, rip. That's just evil. Yeah, it's just I haven't looked at it. Like I haven't learned it yet. There we go. Nice bogey. Yeah, I have to like there's a couple tricks I have to learn. I have to learn the big key skip here, and then I also need to like really start learning bomb drop storage. Okay, you die. Cutscene time. Also, I'm not sure if I actually said that, but thank you for the follow there, Isaac. I did see it, I don't know if I said it or not. Also, I was so upset, Pogi. I had, you know, the Mulgara storage, like to like store that cutscene at the end to get the Triforce piece and whatnot. I had it, and then I pulled the Wind Waker out during the Mulgara fight. Like I actually got the Wind Waker like cancel correct. And then during the fight I forgot what button my hookshot was on and pulled the Wind Waker back out. So yeah, that was pretty dope. I debated going to Earth Temple so early. If I had gone to Earth Temple so early, this would have been so much better. But I mean, that's true for like anything. Because we had power bracelets and the mirror shield like so early. Really? Awesome. Except for the first set? Awesome, good to know. Really? Did you not die? Nope. We're doing great. Hey, Wooston. Wooston. Alright, well there's all the Triforce pieces at least. I'm still upset. Still upset about the bombs. I will be, yes. So Saturday morning EST at 1 and Saturday morning EST at 6 a.m. is when I'll be on the stream. You're good, Danjo. I also like soft locked Hemrock, like it was like I think we had to do the fight 3 or 4 times or something like that. It was rough. Hemrock was not nice. I think it was it was like a like an 8 to 10 minute like Helmrock's area, like total, like from the first time we entered the fight to when we finally got the Triforce pieces, like 8 to 10 minutes. It was rough. I'm just completely brain farted on what I was doing there. Go lurk there, Pogi. GG's. Till next time. You didn't Hurricane spin the banner, Pogi? Crane, are you still here? Can you kick Pogi? His time is invalid now. Rip your second place. Cool guys. I forget where Hurricane Spin was and I can't check it. It wasn't Earth Temple. Mail check? Was it note to mom, maybe? It could be most of the mail checks. Could be note to mom. Could be grandma or Errol. I don't remember which one it was. I want to say it was one of the later mail checks that I did. Yeah, because it wasn't Kamali's father, because I had that one pretty early. Like I had all 3 pearls like before doing paw print. Or I think I did. I just know I had all 3 pearls pretty early. Yeah, because Kamali's father was Northern Fairy, I believe. It sounds about right. I was afraid of that. Ow. Well, because you don't do the that would make sense, Tanjo. Because like you don't do the mother and child super swim, do you? Really? How did that miss? Wow. Ah, we missed it. There we go. So for basically a full clear seed, 3 hours I guess isn't too bad, but we need it. It's about like I'm at that point where I need to learn some new tricks. You need to learn some new tricks to get the upper hand. Like one of those tricks being like eyes closed crypt shot. No! No! What the fuck? I was joking! I've never gotten that. That's my first crypt shot. Is it that easy? What the heck? What the heck was that? The first time I didn't even see it. Oh my god. Oh, we got that shot. I can't believe that. I can't. I said that as a complete joke. Complete joke. I had never gotten that before in my life. Oh my god. What the heck? A little too late. I'm pretty sure I have the thing in there that says is not redeemable during Ganon, like while in go mode. Because I added that clause specifically for you monsters. No, but you were thinking it. I distinctly remember adding that clause in, like not redeemable while in go mode. Oh no, you're good. So we will go play some Sploosh after this, though. GG's. Wow, we didn't save it all in Tower of the Gods. They calling you a clown? Where is my thing? Yeah, I have to. So we have to do a single game of sploosh. That's what the reward is. So I'm not gonna like throw it. Like I'm not just gonna like spam A. So we will like attempt it. It's a play. I'm debating adding. I'm probably gonna add one. Oh, you're more than welcome to sploosh again, but. Oh, we got the 2. Ah, I missed it. All right, there we go. There we go. There's your points. There's your points. Yeah, no, I'm debating probably gonna add a. Oh no, Doctor, I do have a choose a weapon points redeemable, but I have it turned off for Wind Waker streams for obvious reasons. But I am debating adding another one for 100,000 points. For I have to win a game of Sploosh Kaboom. And that one won't have that will still have a clause of no go mode. Actually, no, for 100,000, I'll make that one available in go mode. For like, and I'll have it on during casual races. Like any official sort of race, obviously no, all that will be turned off for, not just for obvious reasons, but so it's not showing up on stream and whatnot. Time to watch everything. That's the plan. All right. Yep. So like, you can. Oh, you're at you're a fifth of the way there. But no. So for Splatfest, I will have a weapon. Choose a weapon. Points redeemable thing going on. So that'll be there. So yeah, I don't know what time I'll be streaming Splatfest. It will definitely probably be like probably Saturday at some point. Not quite sure yet. At some point. But until then, keep an eye on Twitter too, because I know Doctor. I know you don't. I know we know more each other on, like through here. I might try and put something in my about section or something. But I will be on YouTube. YouTuber That Bald Gamer will be doing a charity, a Splatoon 2 charity live stream. So, and there's a bunch of people from that. There's 50 total creators spanning both from YouTube and Twitch. I think Barry, Melina are all like are the 2 from Twitch that I know are there, plus a couple other ones I'm sure. Crystal's gonna be there. But I will be on Saturday morning at 1 a.m. and Saturday morning at 6 a.m. Eastern time. So kind of early, kind of late for this, but I mean, the one's basically about this time, just a little bit beforehand. As a friend, one of the two non-creators. I mean, but you'll be there, Crystal, and you've done Splatoon content in the past. As like maybe not as your own on your own channel, but you've been involved with Splatoon content for a while. Yeah. I didn't know who Barry, because Barry was in the last Squids, so we call it Squids for Kids, as the charity live stream. He was in the last one, and I didn't know who he was. And like after the 30 hours, we kind of have like just bonus time where we're all in a VC together. And like he was on the opposite team. I'm like, oh, Barry, yeah, sure, I could take Barry on, and he's just like sniping left and right. I'm like, no, I can't take Barry on. Like I'm just like, oh, I don't know this person. Clearly, they're not. They're like they're going to be like a casual player. They're not going to be competitive or anything. Nah, and dies like 15 times. So that was my first experience playing with Barry. But super fun dude. So he'll be on. I forget what times he's available for that. But I tweeted out. I retweeted the schedule, so you'll see everybody who's involved. There's a lot of people. There's like 50. I think it's 50 some people that are all involved with this. So it's gonna be lots of fun. So I'll be doing that at Saturday morning, and then we'll probably stream like Saturday evening and go for a while since we're doing both sides. But yeah, until then, take care. Yeah, no, Barry's pretty good. All right, see you guys.